Today I'm doing something completely different and I'm talking about mean comments that we get on YouTube and Twitter, my website. Some of them are really weird and really funny. Some of them are really, really harsh. I never really reply to mean comments because I don't think those people are worth it. I'd much prefer to reply to someone who's being nice to me. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to read you a few of my favourites. This is quite possibly the weirdest one that I've ever had. I was talking in the video about if you should get an inside cabin or a balcony, and this guy, I don't know who he is, where he's from, but he chimes in and he says, "I always get a balcony so that I can on the other guests zoot zoot." I don't know what zoot zoot means. I hope this guy isn't on other guests. If he is, he should be banned from all cruise lines ASAP, and if he isn't, what a weird thing to come up with for a comment. That guy has some serious problems. Some of these people, I do genuinely worry about them. Sometimes I think people are just trying to be funny, but you've got to wonder about some of these people. I get quite a lot of mean comments saying that I sound posh. I'm from the south of England, so I can kind of understand that this accent might sound a bit posh to some people, but I'm definitely not posh. I had one comment that said, "This lady sounds so posh," and someone's come to try and kind of defend me, I suppose, and they've said, "She's not posh, she's just a bit chavvy." If you're not from the UK, you probably won't know what the word chavvy means, but it is the exact opposite of posh. So I'm posh, but I'm chavvy. You get every end of the spectrum. It makes genuinely no sense. You can't please everybody. As I like to say, you can be the juiciest peach in the world and some people will still never like peaches. So that's what I say. I did have a good comment the other day that said, "I would wash your hair before doing a video." And I never reply to these comments normally, but I had to say, "I would wash your mouth out before leaving a comment." And I've got lots of thumbs up and they haven't got any, so I won that one. I did say something negative in my latest video. I don't normally do that, and now I have loads of comments that say, "Emma, too much complaints, too much cry, don't travel in a cruise ship, disgusting." The thing is I get weird comments if I'm too happy, I get weird comments if I'm too negative. Again, the peach thing, never gonna please anyone. Well, you can please some people, but never gonna please everyone. I have to say, some of these are actually really mean, and for me, I don't mind. I laugh these off. It is water off a duck's back. It's fine. But if I was somebody else and I was getting some of these comments, it would worry me. So there's this lady called Sally who really doesn't like me. She actually left her IP address because she left this on my actual website. So if I could find Sally, if I wanted to find Sally, I could find Sally, but she doesn't sound like the type of person that I want to find. So she says, "You forgot to mention that you represent everything that is wrong in the world today. If you didn't exist, it would truly be a better place. The nerve of you. Put your greed to the side and reevaluate your life decisions." I thought that was a bit harsh from Sally. If I am the worst of the entire world, I'm someone who spends their spare time making videos for YouTube to teach people about cruising. I think the world is a pretty good place if that is literally the worst thing in the entire world. She went on, she wasn't done there, she said, "You are utter scum with no shame whatsoever. What a hateful and odious creature you are. Please take a look in the mirror, you disgrace." I never replied to Sally because Sally thinks that, I can't believe that people think this is fun. This is genuinely what Sally has decided to do with her spare time. So really you have to feel a bit sorry for them. I get a lot of weird Instagram messages, and I mean 10 a day maybe at least. And this one just said, "Hello dear." I didn't say anything. "Talk to me." I didn't say anything. "You are being so rude on your silence. Why do you discriminate? I see, you must be a scammer." I like that logic, that I can only ignore this guy if I'm a scammer. About a year and a bit ago, I shaved my head for a cancer support charity. Quite fitting given this. and it brought me some weird comments. I had a lot of people who really like women with shaved heads, but then I had a lot who really did not. This one, I think, is supposed to be a compliment, but it doesn't sound like one. They just said, "You look pretty with long hair only." That one's really mean. A lot of people seem to come to my channel and they hate the idea of cruising. They hate everything about it. I don't really understand why they're watching my videos if they hate cruising so much, but this one just says, "Imagine being stuck on there with 3,999 fat gorging themselves around the clock, puking and themselves." I mean, this guy's probably never been on a cruise if that's what he thinks cruises are like, but I do get a lot of comments like this. This one says, "No wonder violence often breaks out on these floating slums. I'd rather shove..." Oh, I'm gonna use a different word. I'd rather shove a cactus up my bum, let's say bum, and throw myself to the sharks. You are the most boring, negative and dry 25-year-old on the planet. This ship is not for you. It is fun, upbeat and exciting. The total opposite of you. Comments like this, I think fair enough. At least this person's put some effort into it. The comments that I really hate are the ones that just say or fat or posh or someone who's just never really put any thought into it. At least that one, they've listed everything that this cruise ship is. It's fun, it's upbeat, and it's exciting, and the total opposite of you. Boom. Thank you for watching this very strange video. I do normally try and just, I don't pay any attention to these mean comments just because they're so weird. You have to wonder what some of these people's lives are like, that the highlight of their evening is, "Oh, I can't wait to go home and leave a weird comment about on someone's balcony." I don't know. I hope you like this video anyway. They're entertaining. You have to laugh, I think, or you'll probably cry. So just remember, you can be the juiciest peach in the entire world, and some people will never like peaches. And that's okay.